Hey my friends, how you doing? It is another art day, and today I'm gonna teach you guys, since it's Christmassy and stuff, we're gonna make some ornaments today. And yeah, these are gonna be actually made out of corks. If you've seen like those little corks, I don't know how else to describe it other than show you maybe. So I guess I'll show you the supply list right now. By the way, how are you? I hope everyone's good. Oh, that's what I was going to say before I even get started. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine who also throws events like how I do. I think you guys know that by now. And we are going to be collaborating on an event in March. And I already covered it with the venue and all that kind of stuff. So like it's in motion. And I'm just really excited about that. And the reason I'm telling you this is because like for the past couple months I've been feeling like this weird like off feeling, and to be honest with you, it's because I've been not doing my art events because I've been really overwhelmed just with the whole process. And so I've been thinking about like not hiring other people, but for lack of a better term, you know, delegating is another word you can think of. Delegating out tasks that I do to other people to kind of take over what I do. So, and I've just been tired. So I've been feeling really off. But anyways, back to the story. After having that conversation, just that one quick, hey, do you want to do this? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Let's pick a date. Bam. I feel so good. And I feel like I'm like back to myself. And the point of me telling you this is that art is really something that is so important to me. And the reason that I do these classes with you guys, the dance classes as well, and my other job as well, is because it literally like saves lives and or changes them tremendously. Like if I weren't doing art, I would be probably pretty lost. Like, and that's not for I'm not saying everybody should feel that way, because art is not for everybody. But here's the thing: visual art is not for everybody. Art is for everybody. Art is your passion. Art is what you find passion in. That's literally how I translate it. Whether you're a sculptor or you're a mechanic at AutoZone. Like whatever you're passionate for and you feel like you're in the zone when you do it, which no pun intended, AutoZone. And you know what I mean. I think you guys probably have had that feeling before. Like you just feel like you're doing the right thing. And again, you're kids, so like it's gonna take you some time. It took me until I was 19 to figure out I like to do art. But I was always a dancer and stuff like that. Anywho, art saves lives. And the reason that we have these classes is to give you guys an outlet, an opportunity to potentially find something that you fall in love with that you can go to on a day that a time when you're feeling down, or that gives you hope. Like it gives you like maybe something to look forward to. Maybe you want to study it in school. Maybe you want to be an art teacher. Maybe you want to own a gallery. Who knows? There's so many options. But it's just it's giving you another skill in your tool belt. So I just wanted to let you know that that's why we do these things. So anyways, back to the ornaments. So first thing you're going to need is a cork. You see these little guys? So if you don't have these, I'm trying to think of what else you could even use. But if you don't have them, I'm just going to show you how to do it with them. And then maybe when you get them later on, you can do it. Otherwise, honestly, just like literally rolling up a piece of paper, especially cardboard, like into that shape, right? And then like putting a piece of tape there. I mean, it basically gives you that same shape anyways, okay? So, but I'm going to show you how to do it with a cork, okay? So, first thing you need are corks. We also have some markers. And, one second, because I forgot this part. Some white paint, white acrylic paint, not oil paint. Don't want to do that. A paintbrush. Can really be any shape. It really doesn't matter as long as it covers up the whole cork, because we're going to be painting the cork. That one's good. Also, of course, to go with your paint, some water, a cup of water, and some paper towels and or rags that when you dip your brush in and you have like a lot of paint on it, you can just wipe it off. I'm not going to get too into that because we're not doing much painting at all today. So anyways, first thing you're going to do is paint this entire bad boy white, okay? Top, bottom, sides. So it might take you a little while. You might get like half of it done and then your fingers are in the way. You got to wait for it to dry. do it again. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll come back with a white cork. Okay? Okay, so here I am. Cork has been painted white. It's fully dry. Okay? White all the way around, fully dry. The reason we do white is because it's a good base coat. Like, you can pretty much put anything over white and it'll show up. If you have like black or like even brown, if I were to put like red paint on this, you would see the brown right through it. And it would look like brownish red. So you want to start with a paint. Okay, so the characters, you can do whatever character you want to do. These aren't just Christmas things. Like, you can make a face on this like whatever time of year it is, like anyone. You could do Elvis, you could do Marilyn Monroe, I don't know, whoever. But today I'm gonna go with the Grinch. Okay? So you can do the Grinch, you can do Santa, snowmen, elves, reindeer. I've definitely done reindeer ones. I have some at my house. If you do a reindeer, you're gonna need something for the antlers. So I like to use pipe cleaners if you happen to have those at your disposal. So if not, it's okay. But okay, so for the Grinch, here we go. The reason that I'm going to be using marker from now on rather than paint is because that if you just did this, you know that it took a very long time to dry. So, and we're going to be doing like painting over it and stuff, or coloring over it. So here we go. I'm going to color this green. I wish I could like add a voice over here like a real pro. Okay, that was really boring for you to watch, I'm sure, so that's why I paused it. But now I'm just going back in. I got all the way around colored in, and I'm just going to go over the top, the bottom. It's hot in here. I've never said that in my life about this place. Okay, pretty much good to go. Now, I am going to use a reference photo of the Grinch because I can't like picture exactly. I mean, I can picture him, but I don't think I need to copy it. So we're gonna do that. So, I'm just gonna look up a picture of the Grinch. Just going to Google, good old Google. What do we have here? So there's a bunch of faces. Like, here, you guys can scroll with me. This one's the most obvious, I think. You know? But of course, we're not going to get his shape, right? We're just making, like, if he were a tube, how would he look? So we know what his eyes look like. We know what his mouth looks like. In fact, I'm actually going to draw those out separately so you guys can see what I'm saying. A while ago in class, we did like a poster with like all different eyes and nose and mouths and stuff like that you can potentially use on like if you were to draw a character that you were making up or something. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. So his eyes, I should probably show you. His eyes, this is sideways, so I'll try and do it facing you guys. They curve downwards, right? His eyebrows. There is that little butt thing going on, but again, it's on. Actually, no, let's do it. Butt thing. And again, do this side. It's going to be funny, okay? Other eyebrows here. And a bunch of hair coming off. Also, with textures, like hair, that's a texture, right? You want to draw it as it is. Like hair, it goes twist, 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 right? So even if you want to make those little sounds, you can. So that's how you would do hair. Same with grass. Grass goes up, 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 right? Anyways, that's not hair for you. Okay. Then we have his actual eyeballs. And they have a cheek thing here. His nose looks something like this. It's a weird looking nose. And of course his famous smile. If you look the smile goes, the like dimple goes all the way up to his eye line, pretty much. So we're gonna go all the way up to the eye line and make that little half moon, upside down half moon type thing. Same thing over here. And of course, my little hair pieces are in the way now. Sorry about that. And then it's like a heart shape. So we don't want to make it too long, we don't want to make it too high up. So I'm just going to measure it, like look at the distance from the bottom of his smile to like the bottom of his nose. So the bottom of his nose right there, I would say it probably goes to pretty much the end of the page, right? So it's kind of a guideline, so it goes up and then out, around. And this is my spot, not this. Around, in. I'm just going to highlight those dimples a little bit more. And again, this is just to give me a good idea of like what I should be doing. The nose, I'm noticing I made a little too like down low to up high. It's like too triangular. So again, with that like heart shape, it's going to be more like that rather than triangular, right? Less triangular. So I'm just fixing that a little bit. Whatever. And then I have this thing. Cool. So that's what I'm going to be drawing on my cork. Problem solved. Part 1 down. Now I just have to actually do it. And finding a black marker for some reason is just not a possibility. So I'm going to use a pen. Where did my cork go? Where'd my cork go? Oh. I am actually noticing right now that this is like really, really light green and he's like very, very bright green. So I'm going to go ahead and go over that. Just do another layer. See, if this were paint, I would have to wait like another 15 minutes at least in the sun for it to dry. So I'm just going to go over it a little bit more, at least in the front. And I can do the back later so you can just get the show on the road. Easy. I don't know if that even helped at all, but I wonder if this darker green would work. What do you think? Because it is over a white, so I wonder. Yeah, that's way better, actually. Darker green looks way better. You know what I can do is do this dark green and then do the lime green over it. So it gives it a nice, like, lens. Sorry. I'm obviously supposed to be playing music right now and I just forgot. I just remembered, I mean. The thing about cork, man. It's gonna soak up all that color for sure. Okay, pretty good. It is a little bit wet. It is gonna take a second to dry, but not too bad. So while that's going on, while it's drying up a little bit, I am going to find some music. Be right back. Gotta love the lo-fi beats. All right, yeah, so that's better. I don't know if you can even see that on there. And there are parts that are still drying, but that's okay. I did not, in fact, oh wait. I did, in fact, find a black marker. Yeah, actually that doesn't work that well. I'm literally actually gonna just use a pen. I love using pen. It gets into really fine details. I'm gonna use a pen. So I'm basically just gonna copy this face that I did and I'm gonna put it on my cork. So I'll let you come in for the view here. Gotta kind of centralize it. So this is gonna be like a stretched out version of the Grinch's face, right? So let's start at the bottom where his mouth is gonna end. Oh, I see it now. I already see it. I really can't see his shape sometimes. It's kind of crazy. This like heart-shaped smile thing. I'm gonna start lot more pressure than actually, it's totally Grinch, but it's totally mine. Huge smile for the Grinch. That's how he be. Just darken it up. Do you see why I love using pen? You can go from really, really fine to really, really thick. Okay. There's a smile, and again, it comes all the way up to his mask. Wavy nose. It's hard to do sideways. And that's way too big, but he's got a big nose these days for some reason. I'm gonna make this really exciting. So as you can see, we obviously messed around a lot with the proportions of everything because this is a really weird shape of the face. Yeah, definitely should have made his nose far smaller, but go with it, okay? Alright, so, and again, that's why I did it here first, is because I got the general idea for the shape of stuff so that when I got out here and they didn't all line up correctly, I didn't freak out, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and like darken it up, basically. Darken it up and fix anything that needs to be fixed. I wonder if I can put marker over that nose, that schnoz of his. All right, and again with the eyebrow hair. Wisp, wisp, wisp. He's quite a hairy dude, right? And he has a unibrow, which is beautiful, let's be honest. He looks like way too innocent, but okay. Now, something else that I forgot to mention that you need is gonna be like scissors and construction paper. So I'm gonna go grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, scissors. I got red paper because I'm gonna make a hat for him because he does wear a hat. He wears a Santa hat, right? How would I'm gonna have to experiment with doing this because I'm not really sure how. You know, you make a cone like rolling it up from the corners, you know? Such a tiny hat. Okay, yeah, so you want to hold one side of it, and as you roll it, it only gets bigger at one end. Cool? I do have tape. I'm just going to tape it from the inside so you don't actually see the tape. Okay. Oh, I should get glue. Glue! I have glue! Sorry, several things that you need. Oh my god. I'm a wreck today. Come on, Lou. Hold it till it dries. Probably won't dry. Just my luck. I'm sure that it won't. And of course, I don't have any clear tape. Get my little Grinch guy. He's cute. Okay, obviously the hat is like really crooked. Oh, cute. Okay, it works. It works. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit so that it is even smaller. Nice. Looks like he's the birthday boy more than anything, let's be honest. And of course my glue is not staying. I am gonna put, okay, so hopefully you have clear tape because I don't. Okay. Now the thing is I'm running out of time on this video, whereas you guys probably at home like have all the time in the world. Well, maybe not, but in the real world, I would put white stuff around this, so I might if I have time. We're gonna see how far we get. But what I do want to show you is how to put the how to hang it. So I'm gonna need some string, of course. Okay. And I have these little eye hooks, I think they're called, something like that. They look like this. This one's like a diamond shape. They have a lot of people have the round ones, whichever it is, but it has a screw. That's important because it's a cork. So all I'm gonna do is screw it into the back around the top somewhere. I just twist it in. As far as it goes. If not further. Cut some string, maybe like that much, 4 inches, 5 inches. And loop it through the guy. And tie a little knot. You want the knot to be at the top of the string, of course. Right, so move it all the way up. If you have to move it, just kind of pull it up there. And you have this little, okay, that's not gonna work at all. He's like falling out of a tree. So the thing that I did when I did the reindeers, which I'm trying to think of how to do this now. I actually put the thing in the top. So let's take it out and see if that'll work. That's not gonna work. Trial and error, guys, trial and error. Okay, alright, so let's try back at the top, and I'll see if I can't put his hat like around it. Oh, that's what I should have done. Lesson learned. Okay, so there, he's hanging, right? Now I gotta put his hat on. I'll build the hat around him. Ladies and gentlemen. This is the most custom hat the Grinch has ever worn. Just gonna lift that up. Oops. This might be tricky. Kinda gonna have to play around with it. That's the front, so I want the green stuff in the back. And I just pull it around and see. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make sure this stuff is coming out the top. That's perfect, yeah. Okay. Now, if I had time, I would go back and put some white. If you have like cotton or anything at home, this is the part where you can kind of improvise too. If you have like white cotton pieces, you can glue that around because I think that would look better than like just paper or something. Same with up here. But for now, like you get the idea, right? Again, hope you have clear tape And oh, also this is the part where you can kind of improvise. Like I have this silver glitter glue, and I just think that would look fabulous. So guess who's doing that right now? Yours truly, if it ever comes out. Oh, and so if that's the case, if you are going to build it around the hat, you'll need a lot longer string. Like that's too short, I feel like. So maybe like 7 inches of string. Cut that much. Oh man, are these clogged? I'll be sad. You know what? That's okay, because I can just use my paintbrush. Take the lid off and scoop it. And this is actually glue too, so it might actually help hold the hat in place. And now we got this interesting bleeding thing going on with the markers. So it looks like I should probably stay off the marker as well. I'm going to put some glue up on the top so that I can get the hat to stick to it, hopefully. Just keep going around the trim, the brim, I don't know, adding trim to the brim. So cute. And then once that dries, hopefully it'll be a little bit puffy, and if not, I'll just do another layer over it. There you go. And Shazam, I have my very own. Again, pretend that's not there. My very own Grinch Who Stole Christmas ornament. I wonder if the Grinch came to my house for Christmas and he saw that I was on his tree. Would he be like, "Oh, I'll leave these ones. That's nice of him." Would he be honored? Probably not, right? Okay, that's all I have for today. So see you later. Bye.